Now, if you consistently practice this progression, I promise you, you will be on your way to a full push-up in no time. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another tutorial. You guys have been absolutely loving my simplistic, straight to the point tutorial videos, so I got you another one today. Today, I'm going to be teaching you a simple push-up progression that's not talked about very much, but in my opinion is one of the most effective ways to learn the push-up. It helped me get my first push-up, and I still utilize this progression to this day. And no, you don't need a gym membership, you don't need any equipment, you just need your body and some floor. As you can tell, I'm doing this in my tiny New York City apartment with just my body and my floor. Now, the push-up is an amazing exercise that targets your chest, your triceps, and your anterior deltoids, along with some other stabilizer muscles as well, like your abs, your legs, your glutes, etc. But it's a great way to build some pushing strength and also to develop your, like I said, chest, triceps, and anterior delts. Now, before I go into the progression, I just want to go over a couple terms. Now, in a push-up position, when we are going down into this lowering phase, this is called the eccentric portion of a push-up. All eccentric means is that it's the lowering phase slash lengthening phase of your muscle fibers. So as you're going down, my chest is lengthening, my triceps are lengthening, and my anterior delts are lengthening, right? And then the portion we push back up like this is called the concentric phase, or the raising portion of the movement. Concentric means shortening, so when we push up like this, our shoulders are contracting, our triceps are contracting, and our pecs are contracting. Now, in the push-up position, the eccentric portion is a lot easier than the concentric portion. Most people are able to do eccentric, but they have a hard time pushing back up. And that is very, very normal. Our bodies can handle more load in the eccentric slash lengthening phase compared to the concentric slash shortening phase. And one of the most common progressions to get to a push-up is simply by just doing it on your knees and doing the push-ups like this. And that's a great progression. I highly recommend you keep doing that. However, let's take advantage of the fact that our bodies are stronger eccentrically compared to the concentric portion. And we can do this by using a great progression that isn't talked about much. And that is simply by doing an eccentric full push-up, and then you get on your knees at the bottom and do a concentric knee push-up. This utilizes that principle perfectly because, like I said, eccentric, our body is stronger, so we can handle a full push-up. But concentrically, we can't go up, so we make the concentric easier by pushing back up on our knees. And this is an incredible way to get stronger to do the full push-up, because we are lowering ourselves in a full push-up, so we are still getting the strength benefits from that, and then we're making the raising portion easier by getting on our knees and doing it. Another reason why this is so great is because we're actually getting the full movement pattern by just focusing on that lowering phase in a full push-up. Whereas if we just do it on our knees, we're not getting the full push-up movement pattern anywhere here. And that's not to say that knee push-ups are bad. These still have their uses, but if you want to get your first push-up faster, it's important to actually do the full movement, even if it's just 50% of it, and then just coming back up in an easier progression. As you keep doing this and as you keep practicing your knee push-up and mixing these in, soon you'll notice that you have the strength to actually push back up in a full push-up. So start utilizing this progression. It is incredible. It's a game changer. It helped me unlock my push-ups, and I also still use it. If I'm fatigued in full push-ups and I can't do any more, I'll get a few extra reps by just doing the lowering phase in a full push-up and coming back on my knees. Now, if you guys feel like you can't even do knee push-ups and feel like you need more strength before you do knee push-ups, don't worry. I have a video on breaking down the push-up into even more progressions as well, so stay tuned for that. Also, guys, I'm super excited to launch my first ebook. It's a beginner training plan specifically for those who want to start calisthenics. By the end of this program, you'll be able to do push-ups, Australian rows, hold a plank for a minute, and do a lot of body weight squats. Just for a limited time, it's going to be only $5 for a 50+ page ebook, and I think you'll guys find a lot of value on it. I'll link it in the description below. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. I have more tutorials like this on the way, so make sure you subscribe and hit that like button, and leave a comment if you found this helpful. Also, make sure to follow me on Instagram at the Calisthenics Project for more helpful tips, and I hope to see you guys in a future video of mine. See you guys later, and have a great day. Peace out.